so fat, had to hit that 2 times. That little bitty, she throws for 50s and 20s and 100s. She thick like a dumpling. My whip it go vroom, do push when I gun it. The 4-5 go boom, go ahead and say something. The car got no roof, I be letting the sun in. You bumping in nothing, you goofy, no Disney. I'm so good, feel the dick and the kittens. My curve like the beach, wearing bikini. She told me she need me, I told her I keep her. She said, do you mean it? I'm just here to beat it and beat it and beat it and beat it and leave it and beat it and beat it and beat it and leave it and leave it.
All these fans gotta pay to get in. Wanna see a naked, better follow the trend. Big 4-5, how come I spin? You really want smoke, why you ain't saying that thing?
You are tuned in to Prophet Radio with your host, Prophet Pete.
How come I spin? You really want smoke, why you ain't saying that thing? I be sliding on the ops, it ain't no fun. Why you talking on the net but don't got no gun? See me, they don't talk, they be shutting up. I really game bang, they be scared of us. I was sliding on the ops on the 4-wheeler. Can't get clout off my name, I don't know no. I go broke, I'm a rob, I'm a go-getter. They ain't believe what I could do, I had to show them. Me and Sarah on the beat, that's a nice pair. 4 guns, 2 drums, don't fight fair. We had the drops on the op, he died right there. When they slide, they be shooting up all air. It is hard to defend a man, cause my tight rail. I like big guns and some night gear. I got shot, left my mama with a nice scare. He got shot and he died in some night airs. All these fans gotta pay to get in. Wanna see a naked, better follow the trend. Big 4-5, how come I spin? You really want smoke, why you ain't saying that thing? And when these fans gotta pay to get in. Wanna see a naked, better follow the trend. Big 4-5, how come I spin? You really want smoke, why you ain't saying that?
Freaking it beat, must show to the internet. Said she a freak, yeah, she said that she into that. Just like on Webby, that pretty, yeah, give me that. I took it, little beat, and I swear he can't get her back. I'm about to go live while I freak that beat. Bang beat, pull up, I said that beat. The girlfriend went up, yeah, I said she a copy. Come over late, now you bringing that Nike bag. Stuck in my dick, massaging my ball sack. Feeling so good, on hard as a ball bag. Feeling so good, yeah, that beat got the best of me. Come to these bitches, yeah, I got the recipe. Said that I'm cute, she wanna have sex with me. It ain't no secret, I know that she catching me. Ask me to eat her, I do. Testing me, smoking exotic, you smoking no celery.
All these fans gotta pay to get in. Wanna see a naked, better follow the trend. Big 4-5, how come I spin? You really want smoke, why you ain't saying that thing? All these fans gotta pay to get in. Wanna see a naked, better follow the trend. Big 4-5, how come I spin? You really want smoke, why you ain't saying that thing?
You are tuned in to WEMS Radio, where we are bringing life back to the industry.
Yeah, what's going on, my people? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Prophet Pete from the city that never sleeps. And we keep it live and lit every day of the week here on WEMS Radio. And I'm proud to announce, I'm proud to announce that we got dope guests in the building and we got a lot of dope things going on. And we just going to keep on moving. And this is Prophet Radio, the special edition. And you know what's dope about the special edition? Is that 1, it's special, and 2, I'm on it. And so, you just gotta love it for what it is, my people. And as we're about to get started, we're gonna bring in an artist by the name of Lady Low. Definitely got some bars, definitely got some heat, been doing some things, making some noise in the industry. So while we bring her in, we definitely gonna chop it up and talk some real stuff. Really have a good time. I don't know if you can actually hear me right now. Can you hear me?
I hear you, definitely.
Yeah, just check
I was in the building, boy. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Quiet, and I'm like, wait, hold up. Can she hear me? Like, whoa, what's up? Yo, what's going on?
Gang, boy. What's up with you?
What's up? We here. We doing what we do. Thank you for being a guest on Prophet Radio Special Edition, because
absolutely
it wouldn't be special unless we had people on here, right?
Right. Especially me.
I'm telling you. Yeah. So introduce yourself for the people.
Can you hear me okay?
The way you do it. Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yo, what's good, fam? Yo, this your girl, Lady Low, in the mother freaking building. I don't know if I can curse or not, but
you did great right there. You did great.
Hey.
Oh, you got the red cup. All
red
right.
Cup special, bro. Friday, big girl drink.
So let's talk about you a lot of bit, because that's why you're here. We're here to talk about you. So You've been in the industry for how long?
Wow. A long time, let's say like that. Many years.
Time.
I'm an expert.
You're an expert.
Absolutely.
So you got all the hours in. You've been through a lot of the trials and tribulations. You had your ups and downs, your ins and outs, and you like, you know what? I'm still here. Ain't nothing going to change me. All it's going to do is make me better, and that's
Absolutely. Absolutely. Been through a lot of ups and downs, as you just said. I earned my stay. I earned my stay. You know, lost 4,500 on that. You know, just got scammed like a mug, and you know, so just things now, you know, has really, really taught me. I'm very experienced now, and plus I have a team behind me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I got the whole Wealth Nation riding behind me. I got Sony, who just dropped my single. Like, yeah.
Oh, so you got that distribution joint going on.
You know it.
See, a lot of people don't understand, right? Although you can be an independent artist and do certain things on your own, there's still avenues that you can plug in to the majors for. Mm-hmm. Right? They're still good for something.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially when they're distributing your work, they make sure that you get your money because, of course, they got to get theirs, right?
Right.
And they make sure that certain things don't happen, so there isn't people utilizing your music without it being, you know, it being monetized upon, so you actually get your cut or it gets counted for, you know?
But in order to get your cut, of course, you know, you got to be registered with everything. Yeah. You got to be educated. You got to have, you know, you have to have a team that, you know, it's not just you investing in yourself. It's truly you investing in yourself and not just what you think is best for you. And, you know, because sometimes what I think was best for me wasn't best for me. You know, you got to crawl before you walk. And I kept trying to jump into the pool instead of like, you know, putting a toe in there like, oh, it's cold. Yeah. You know, I just jumped. I just was jumping in like, oh, I got money. Oh, jump in. And then I got, you know, I don't want to say the word, but I got effed up.
Yeah. You know, and, you know, when you're passionate about what you do, it's very easy to get caught up that way. You know, it's like, yo, this is me. I'm feeling this. Yo, you know what? I want to blow up yesterday. Like, I want people to know who I am yesterday. How am I going to do that? And then you just start, you know, in a way, you blindly go at things. And the thing is that there's a lot of snakes out there. There's a lot of people that are looking for a come up off of you. So they see your passion. So you're like, yo, you know what? If I make it sound good, they might just not even do all the checking. And then by the time they realize it, I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean, some of these scam artists, like, they're really, really good. Like the emails look legit.
Legit.
The contract looks legit. I mean, you know, I even let a friend of mine read it who used to be an entertainment lawyer. She no longer is. And, you know, that didn't go well. I still got burned. Like, what the hell? You know, but they look legit. And, you know, back then I was just so thirsty, you know what I mean? Because I knew I had good music and I was just so thirsty and I didn't have the guidance that I have today. And so, like, God bless Wealth Nation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you need that team around you. You need those, you need people that are going to sit there and tell you, nah, that ain't the right move. Or, yo, what you doing right now is just a little crazy. Or, you know what, yo, how about you go this way? Or even tell you, yo, those bars you just spit, that ain't it.
Right, exactly. And then I was in front of 16 A&Rs, and thank God that all of them, you know, I let them listen to 5 songs because they had to pick my #1 single. And so I let them listen to 5 songs. And, you know, once I got on, introduce myself, I had to mute myself. And just to hear, you know, that them just saying I got no less than a 4. It was 1 out of 5. And I got no less than a 4 on all 5 songs. And the #1 single that they all chose, I got like almost all 5s. And so it was just a blessing to hear people say like, oh my gosh, she's so passionate in her music. Like I can hear it. And, you know, and it was just good to hear them just their comments, you know, it was just definitely a blessing, man. I was very humbled by that.
And, you know, to hear that, there's a lot of people that don't even get that opportunity to sit in front of a large amount of A&Rs and really get feedback. And sometimes, you know, as an artist or just individuals, we don't want to get that feedback, you know, especially creative people.
Right.
Creative people like, fuck you mean? That shit was like fire. Like, what are you saying? I put my blood, heart, sweat, and tears into that. You talk about you don't like that one verse? Dude, you crazy? You know, and it gets like that. It gets like that. But it's good that you took the time out. You was like, you know what? Let me just put myself on mute. Let me just hear what got to be said. Take it all in. Because you know what? They might have heard something. And it's weird because when you are creative and you make music, you don't even realize how people are listening to it. So you made it, you created it in a specific way, and they're listening to it for something that you probably didn't even think of.
Right. And they've never heard me. They don't know me from a can of paint.
Yeah.
But it was 16 A&Rs from around the world. They ain't never met me, never knew anything about me. And they gave them all 5 songs. All 16 people had all 5 songs by Thursday. And my sit down was that Monday. So they had 4 days to listen to it. I'm telling you, one lady said for the #1 single that they picked, she was like, you know, it came on and she was working out. And she said she just started working out some more and working out hard. And I was like, you know, I couldn't say anything. I want to say, oh, bless you. I'm glad they put me on mute. I'd be like, thank you, bro. You know, so I'm glad that they put me on mute. Shut the fuck up. Put the bitch on mute.
But, you know, but being able to have that experience and being in the industry as long as you have, how did that make you feel having those 16 A&Rs from around the world and you're sitting there and they're giving you feedback? Besides the feedback in itself, just the actual moment, how did it make you feel?
You talking about it, bro, I have chills. Just you talking about it, I have chills. And it was just, I couldn't believe it. They told me, my manager told me, Rob Terrell, he told me, and I'm just like, you know, okay. But I guess I was just so numb. Because I've been beat so many times, you know, and I've heard so many things. Oh man, that song dope. Oh, I got this dope song for you. And then they play and it's like, well, that's not for me, but you know, so I had to see it. I had to really, and when it actually happened, like, I was blown away. I was blown away just to have that opportunity. And, you know, and just like you said, and just to even hear them give all 5 songs, like, oh, I'll give that a 4. This should be an album. You know, this should be on an album, or this should be the first promo. This should be the post promo. I just was like, you know, it was crazy. And now all these radio interviews and, you know, I'm getting so many spins for the single. It's a dream come true, and I can truly say, you know, for people, never to give up your dream, ever, ever, ever. You know, and it's not because I got the Red Cup special, because I just started. I just got off work for real, doing a little overtime. But you know, just never give up on your dreams, man. You know, and just find a team, like a real team. You know, because you know, some people you say, hey, who you affiliated with? Like, you know, what's your publisher? And they're like, oh, JoJo and the Crew. And it's like, what? JoJo and the Crew? What the hell? And, you know, it's like, no. BMI, ASCAP, SoCan. They're like, oh no, I thought you were talking about JoJo and the Crew. No, what? Okay. And so when they come in my studio, you can see I got a studio. So when they come in here, they know the streets, but they don't, you know, they want to stay in the streets, but they don't want to be in the industry, because it takes much more work to be in the industry than it does in the streets. So,
and it's so true. And you know, BMI, ASCAP, and those type of situations, right? If they took the time out, like maybe instead of scrolling on Instagram or falsifying a lifestyle, because you know, we both know that a lot of the stuff you see on social media is fake.
Right.
You know, I was talking to someone the other day and I'm like, to me, I don't understand. There's a lot of young kids out here and they hold stacks of money to their face. I said, I've been around, I've done things, I've made a lot of money, I've lost a lot of money. And I never like really took the time out to hold money to my face like that. I'm like, if I can hold it, then it's not enough. So why am I sitting there doing it? And I'm like, there got to be a bunch of singles in between because I doubt if those are all hundreds. You know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's fake money.
Or fake, because I heard about that.
They trying to hide because fake money has that Chinese writing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, fake money got the Chinese writing on it. And so that's why you don't see close-ups. So now if they hold it to their face, you know, you can't see the side, you know, you can't see the front of the bills. All you see is the stack, you know, all of it together. All you see is this side of everything stacked together. That's why.
And I had an artist one day. He's like, yo, P. He's like, you know what? I forgot what he called it. And he said it. I'm like, what's that? He's like, fake money. I'm like, what? Like, why would you want to put fake money? Like, dude, when I saw you, you was all flossed out. You was dripping. And asking me about fake money. Like, huh? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. You know, it's just one of those things. For me, I just think if they educate themselves, take their time, spend their time wisely, right? Being on IG and all that. I know why I'm on social media, and it's to connect with artists and grow the brand and do all that. So I'm on there for a reason, but I do educate myself. So BMI and ASCAP are one of the more popular ones in order to get your music out, get licensed, and make sure that you get paid for your streams, you get paid for your plays and everything. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's BMI, it doesn't charge the artist to put their music up.
Right.
So you just put the information in there, do what you need to do, and boom, it's up there, and now you're secure.
Yep.
Why would you not want to do that? That's like,
that's why I tell people it's free.
The doors open.
It's free. Just sign up. It's free. You'll get a package in the mail with all your information on it. Save that package. It's free.
And that's amazing. And you know, that's amazing. Because back in the days, there weren't outlets like BMI, you know, like readily accessible. Like you couldn't just go on the internet and, you know, Google it and be able to set yourself up, because this stuff wasn't there like that. You had to know somebody that knew somebody that would tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. And I think there's just so much information that's available for artists, and it's so easy to get to that they don't look for it. You know, it's like, I ain't gonna worry about that. For what? I get somebody else to do it.
But when I did I didn't release it yet because I got signed with management with Wealth Nation, but I had did a song album, a mixtape, and I had featured on it like all local or far away, like wherever, worldwide, like people featured on the singers, rappers, you know, and again, you know, as soon as I was done with it, I had did this showcase. It's called Music Shark Tank in Atlanta, and I won so many deals. It was crazy. Like,
really,
the crowd was like all noisy and rowdy. And so I just got up on the stage, you know, because I wanted to just go. I wanted to go. I ain't had time to be like, excuse me, 1, 2, 1. I ain't had time for all that shit, you know. And I just grabbed the mic and I was like, yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, fam? Y'all go by the name of I just started talking while they was like, hey, you hear all that noise. And then I was like, yeah, I go by I was like, yo, just drop it. Boom. As soon as he dropped it, boom, boom, boom. I was like, so underrated, underappreciated. Gotta release that heat when I'm in the booth. Everybody's like, silence. Swear to God, bro. Even when the judges, after I finished my performance, like the judges was clapping, they was like, so one lady caught it, she was like, damn, you shut the crowd up. She said, damn, Lady Low, God, you know, so they gave me all my deals. And I was about to choose which judge I wanted to take the deal from. Wu-Tang was there. And before I could even choose, they said, you know what? if you go with Rob Terrell, you got all the deals. I said, bet. And that's what I did. I got all the deals. So like, yeah.
But you know what? That comes with experience. It comes with being seasoned and never giving up, right?
Yep.
You're not giving up on what you've worked so hard for. And you knew exactly what to do. Okay, y'all want to talk. An inexperienced individual would have did something. Excuse me, please. Hello. I want to perform, please. And you was like, nah, I came here to do my job. That's what I'm gonna do. Yo, here, hold it. If you miss it, you know what? Tell somebody to play it back for you. But I'm gonna do my
confidence,
and I'm out of here.
I had confidence too, because I know that song is hot. There's no chorus, it's just straight flowing. Straight flowing. You know?
So Straight Bars was your first love, or did you like get into other things prior to just spitting that heat?
Well, what I did was they told me I had they told everybody we all had 5 minutes. So I made the best of my 5 minutes. You know, other people got up there and did like, 2 songs maybe. Then they cut them off at the second one because it was running into the 5 minutes. I ran over, cut them off. I chopped my shit up. Bam. So I did all like short songs, 1 verse. First I did that it's called Underrated. And so I did Underrated. And then that was like a minute and some change. Then I brought in another song. I only did 1 verse to that, blended the music in, put another one in, blended the music in, put another one. So I had like 5 tracks.
So all right, so I'm gonna ask a question, right? So when you ready to perform, like you have your show track set up, everything already blended, put together, and all that.
Absolutely.
Right.
You just gotta tell me how much time I have on stage.
It's just the instrumentals.
Yep.
Now, how important is that? Because I want you to speak, because I've done showcases, we've had events and stuff like that, and I've had some seasoned artists that are really about their business come through with just straight instrumentals, everything blended. They got their whole setup, and then you got the ones that are basically singing over their recorded track. How do you feel about that as an artist?
I feel I have mixed feelings about that. When I was younger, I did straight instrumental tracks, right? But then you don't know how the sound system is. And so when you have a sound system, and like when I say straight into instrumental, like I would leave I would take out my lead vocals.
Right.
And I would leave my ad-libs, undertones. I would leave all that in there. My undertones are like your doubles. I would leave all that in there. But then, if they got a shitty sound system, which I've ran into many times, I'm talking about even big crowd, shitty sound system. And I kept saying, God damn it, I wish I would have just left my vocals in there so you can hear me. So I feel, and some of my vocals, some songs I have, this guy came and put a virus on my computer. I don't think he meant to do it, but when you take off my Norton virus, my Norton thing, when you take that off and then you still trying to install something and it shuts everything down, like I lost everything because of that. And my wife did what she tried to do and looked up, she's very computer savvy, looked it up, and we, she got it offline and we put it back on, put the whatever, all the stuff, Pro Tools, put everything back on there. But I lost a lot of music. So now I have songs that, past songs, prior songs, years ago, but that are still hot. And I don't have the Pro Tools session anymore. All I have is the, just the song with the vocals, like the regular song. So sometimes, I'll use that. I'll use like maybe a verse of that. But I make sure that the volumes and everything is matching. So when it bleeds into that one, my vocals are still on it, but I'm still going louder than my vocals because of my voice and my tone. I'm and I guess the way I hold a mic like this, so I'm still going over my vocals.
Yeah.
So my vocals now become kind of like background. Kind of like background. So Yeah. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
Well, I guess it depends on the situation, but there's sometimes where I watch, to me, when it's new, you should understand that there should be a difference, right? There's sometimes that you will use it, right? There's sometimes that you won't use it. There's sometimes that you should play with both of them. You know what? I'm gonna do this one because you don't know, or if it's where you used crap. Dag, I forgot that shit that T-Pain uses.
Auto-tune.
Auto-tunes, right? Right. It's a
I was ready to say you need to rap with your vocals. No, I'm just joking.
No, but like, the T-Pain stuff with the auto-tune stuff. Like if you got a track that got auto-tunes and there's no way to actually implement that live, right? Then you use it or whatever. But you have to know that there are differences. And a lot of new artists don't realize that you have to understand that there is a time, there isn't a time, but it is something that some venues look for when you are performing.
Yeah, but I also see that when, like, even though sometimes if my vocals are in there, I'm still above my vocals. Right. So you still, even if I mess up, you still know I messed up because I'm above my vocals, but I will keep going with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not gonna stop being like, damn it, start it over again, please. I'm just gonna keep going with it. But there are some people that, they hold a mic and they're like, yeah, so we gonna get the song, this and we gonna tell. I was like, wait, bro, come on. Like, don't be like, yo, how you gonna write when I get so, I mean, how you gonna be rapping and then you move the mic and then you put the mic back, but it still sounds the same? Stop.
Yeah. Then it's like, wait, hold up. We listening to the radio right now?
Right.
What are you doing? So with experience, and I think that for you, a lot of it comes with experience. Mm-hmm. I think them putting the mic down is because they don't practice, right? I think that's super important. You should be in your element. If this is something that you do and something that you're passionate about, you should do your homework, right? I believe in doing homework. I know it's taboo when we went to school doing homework. There's stuff that I learned at school that I never used a day in my life. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I paid attention to what was important, how to count money. 1 + 1 = 2. I'm good, right? I know when that stuff don't add up, we got a problem. So like with artists, I think that they have to really pay attention. And you said you hold the mic a certain way. So as I want you, for the people that are watching, right? And the people that are listening, they would probably have to go watch to really get what you're saying after. But there's a particular reason why you said you hold the mic a certain way. So what is that? Why do you do it the way that you do it? And if someone that was listening that didn't know, how could you explain it to them?
I always keep my hand up and I keep the ball of the mic. I don't cover the ball of the mic. So the ball of the mic is exposed, but I keep my hand up because I want to keep it. I don't want my lips to touch it. I don't want it to be so close. I'm like, all that. And I just think my finger here makes it it keeps that distance and that balance. And it keeps me focused and I'm not shaking, and it just keeps me, and I can move wherever I want to move with it, and I can talk to people and I come back up and it's still right here. Like, it don't move. Well, if you just hold it and you go talk to somebody, like, see what I'm saying? It slips off, and then you got to be like, yeah, so I'm going, you got to bring it back. And like, so I keep it here and I just go with it, and I can just do whatever I want. It just flows with my head and all that.
And you know what? That makes absolute sense because you're using your finger to guide the distance.
Absolutely.
And you also using your finger to make sure you don't lose the mic if you get too hype, right? And you're like,
I stepped on the cord one time. And that motherfucker said, boom, boom, slipped out my hand. I was like, oh my God. I picked it up. I was like, sorry, everybody. And I just kept just going right along with it. Sorry. So now when I hold it like this, and if I step on the mic, the cord, it's not going anywhere because I got this right here. My pinky is closed, locked.
Yeah,
I just,
holding it.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That was so embarrassing, bro.
No, but even with the whole what you're talking about it picking up, if you have it too close, it starts to pick up. The reason why we use pop filters, why we're in the studios and stuff like that. Where if an artist doesn't know what a pop filter is used for, or why there is the foam over the microphone and all that stuff, there's a reason for that, and it's because when you pronounce words with like P's and you be like put, it picks up differently on a microphone. So you have to keep a certain distance. So all of that makes sense, and it just shows, right? You make music right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely.
So I think that there's a lot of gems being dropped, right? And this is all gem sound effect, by the way. Right? That's like the world is coming to an end. We just saw some big ass spaceship, and we're like, oh crap. That's what that is, right? For people that don't know, that the new listeners for this evening. But I think that that's wonderful, and being able to speak to you, I'm like, wow, this is great. This is great because there's so much that people need to hear, people need to learn, and being humble and educating yourself and putting in that work and never giving up on your dreams, like you said, is necessary.
Yeah.
Is necessary. Then you get those experiences where you like, when someone brings it up, you get those chill bumps and you're like, oh my gosh. Like,
yeah, that's what I got when you brought it up, bro. I was like, wow. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like situations like that are necessary. And that's how like, I want to get into a little more of where you want your career to go. Do you feel that you are where you need to be, or do you feel that there's a lot more work you need to put in?
I feel there's a lot more work I need to put in. I'm not where I want to be. I'm getting there. I'm crawling a little faster. Let me just say that. And it's not really about lyrics. It's not really about how good I think I am or how good everybody thinks I am. It's about, again, that team and we have strategy meetings every 2 weeks. And I look forward to those meetings because, I knew about like press kits, EPKs, electronic press kits, for those that don't know. I knew about having my own website, but I never seen a professional one. I'm talking about people that sign. Like, I never seen a professional EPK or a professional website. And my team was like, this is where you gotta be. And it's like, fuck, this shit dope. But I had to keep it, I didn't want them to be like, but I was like, and I was like, damn guys, this is really good, But then, I was like, fuck, it's dope, y'all. It's just dope. Thank you. I've never seen it, and they prepare me for things like interviews. They prepare me for, just so many different things. And just God bless. I'm not where I want to be. I'm comfortable where I am, but that's only because I have a full-time job too.
Right.
Now, if I had to just rely on where I am right now with my music, it would be like me living paycheck to paycheck.
I got it.
Because you know what I mean? Because I'm just getting started. Even though I've been in the game for a minute, but I'm just really getting started. Just cooking right now. You know what I mean? But, once people really start gravitating to the single, I'm telling you, single's bananas. I don't know if you heard it or not, but it's just crazy.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. Dag, all right. I think I had too much in my cup. I'm sitting there trying to pull up the song. I got the unit from you. That's it, right? That's a single, right? Yeah, I was listening to it. I listened to it when I first got it, and then I was listening to it before the show started, and I'm like, yo, this shit is banging. So, but I will tell you this, right? As being an entrepreneur, as being someone that does actually, conduct business at a job during the daytime or whatever it may be, what I have realized in speaking to so many individuals that actually became successful and that are, you know, like A-list, when I say A-list
I got
individuals,
you.
they were like, yo, you got to pull that trigger, and just what's holding you back is what you're doing during the daytime. And that going to work and trying to conform to what society feels you need to fit, when you know damn well every time you go there, you thinking about what you should be doing while you're not there. And it's one of those things where I reached a point in my life where I'm like, you know what? My job is hindering me from actually being where I need to be and being great. And I'm not saying pull a trigger and be like, yo, you know what? I quit. I'm not saying that. But
I can't. I got a house.
Well, but you know what? Just like with your music career and everything else, and you put in the work and hustling, you would definitely figure a way, right? Because it's not like you're gonna sit there and be like, what am I gonna do? No, you know what? We tend to move very differently when we got that flame under our butts.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, yo, we gotta eat. Yo, we gotta keep the lights on. What we gonna do? And you hustle harder, you promote harder, you do whatever, right? You got this Sony deal. So what you gonna do? You're gonna push it and be like, yo, let me get my residual check. Hook me up. We're gonna push out some more music. We're gonna do whatever. You got more time to be in the lab, you got more time to do all that. Now you got extra time. You got a studio in the crib. You start getting people to book studio time. There's so many different ways.
Yes, that's what and that's what I do. And I get people in here, and I make a little side hustle with that. I think, God bless that I have a job, that I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful CEO, Black brother, and I got my main boss, white guy, but both of them crazy cool. I can pretty much, as long as I get the work done, there's no complaints. I can leave. I can go. Now, let's just say somebody want to interview me on the radio in Roanoke, and all I gotta do is say to my boss, because he know I just got off work a little while ago, so he knows that even after 5, I'm still working, trying to catch, trying to do some more work or whatever. And he'll be like, oh, where you going? I'm like, well, I just got to go run across town and, got to do this radio interview. I'll be back in about an hour and a half. He'd be like, okay, good luck. Okay, I'm gone.
And but that's very rare, right? You do.
Yeah, I do know. That's why I said my bosses are both like excellent. They're great. It's a great company.
You know what? And blessings to you to be able to have that opportunity and have that communication and that rapport with your bosses. That they like, and they got to be great people to be like, we see what you're doing for yourself. They're not gonna try and stop you. They're not gonna hold you. It's like, you know what? You do what you need to do, and if anything happens, we know that you got it. So you're gonna take care of it. So go ahead, do you?
Yep. They don't hold me back. I love them. I love them to death, man. I love my job. I love what I do. I'm a supervisor. I love what I do. And like right now, I can work from home anytime I want.
That's it. That's what's up. You know what? And I think that this whole pandemic situation with everything that's happened around the world, to me personally, it leveled the playing field for everybody, because there were certain things that you were able to do because you were out there and you were able to connect with people. Now everybody had to press the reset button and figure it all out together at the same time. Nobody got the one up on nobody right now.
Right.
Like everybody's starting from scratch. And it's like, oh, this is my opportunity. I've watched people, this is depressing. I know that this is a crazy situation, but the work that you put in, instead of falling back in the little corner, when everything starts opening back up and things get to some type of normalcy, you're already ahead of the pack. And that's how the artists that are sitting there still making music like yourself, during this time and still pushing forward. And who can say, yo, I got a deal during the pandemic? Yo, I got signed like during the pandemic. Like, who can say that? There's not many people because they're sitting back. Yeah, you did, right? You sitting up, right? We all couldn't be in the same room, but you probably did like a Zoom interview or whatever it was. Yeah, it was all probably on one of those platforms. And everybody all in the same little box on the screen, 16, 18, 20 people. And within that time, you're sitting there, you're getting the feedback, and you're doing what you do. And you're like, wow, that's something that wouldn't have happened 10 years ago. Wouldn't have happened 5 years ago.
Right.
It's a different thing. And you're sitting there and you're reaping the benefits. So I don't want to say reaping the benefits of the pandemic, but because that sounded a little crazy. But you are actually being able to sit in a room with people from around the world at one time.
Oh my gosh.
And get
Every
feedback.
time you say that, I get chills, bro.
Around the world, right? It's crazy. So I want to get into this single. I want to get into the unit, right? We're gonna definitely rock with it, right? We're gonna lean with it, rock with it. I know you know that song.
Hell yeah.
All right. Where you from again?
I'm from New York originally.
All right. What part of New York?
Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens. So Brooklyn, Queens.
Bro, that's the same thing, man. Y'all all live on Long Island. Like,
Nah.
Y'all just divided by like an invisible line.
Let me tell you something. Long Island's not even part of the boroughs. It's 5 boroughs.
Right. It's
none of the five is Long Island.
But
Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island. 5.
When was the last time you looked at the map? Right?
Tell you something. What I do know, there's 5 boroughs that represent New York. And Long Island ain't one of the 5 boroughs.
Right.
It fit in somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere, somehow. You know what? I'm from Harlem, so because you say you're from
gang, boy.
Yeah, and you reside in Queens, like I'm in Harlem now, so that's just what it is.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in Harlem, still in New York, still, but I'm trying to get up out of here because it's crazy over here. I don't know these New Yorkers, boy. So yeah, I want you to reintroduce yourself and introduce this track for the people.
Yo, what's good, fam? It's your girl, Lady Low, in the motherfucking building. I want to introduce my track, The Unit. You heard it right here on WEMS Radio.
Clock go tick tock. I'm like a fiend in the night. Ain't no flip flop unless I wanna beat you at night. You can ride my way. I'm a tsunami tonight. You can ride my way. Trying to get to see it now. I'ma hit the ground like a running man. Secure the bag with rubber bands. Money so long, I'm the rubber man. You can bend me back like a rubber band. I ain't gonna pop, it's a game plan. Eating rappers up, man. Neck so cold, snowman. Put the fam on, it's the floor play. Wait till you see my whole unit. Finna be naked, just do it. Watch the whole crew pursue it. Top of the trust, we knew it. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Now you're high up the contact. Smoking that good, matter of fact. I'm Van Gogh, Starry Night. Low shining star, city bright.
All I see is money when I wake up. All I see is sky when I bake up. You're not on your grind, get your cake up. Nigga fall in line like a shape up. When you see me, see the unit. I'm about action. If you talking, I'ma mute it. Trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it. If I got my shot, I'ma shoot it. All I see is money when I wake up. All I see is sky when I bake up. You're not on your grind, get your cake up. Nigga fall in line like a shape up. When you see me, see the unit. I'm about action. If you talking, I'ma mute it. Trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it. If I got my shot, I'ma shoot it.
All I see is money when I wake up. Money come in while I sleep. All I see is sky when I bake up. Niggas want chief like me. Bet they can't do it like I do it. Fake niggas in too deep. Line every line of the music. Act acting like the real don't see. I've been on the block and rap by the cops. I see people shot, so stop. You ain't from the block, you just need to stop claiming you something you not. You never sling rock, seen the dope spot, or even been seen with a Glock. You claim that you're hot, stream say you're not. I'm just saying stop. Toast you every time when I come through. Stop a nigga breathing, cold blue. Everything you speaking, old news. Been killing beats, old school. Got my whole team in front of me. BLM salute. Got my whole team in front of me. This ain't nothing new. Bottom of the pit, I've been there. Belly of the beast, I swim there. Climbing these charts, I'ma get there. Been on my grind, I swear. People don't know what I go through. People don't know what low do. Don't make me mad, I'll show you. Low old school.
All I see is money when I wake up. All I see is sky when I wake up. You're not on your grind, get your cake up. Niggas fall in line like a shape up. When you see me, see the unit. I'm about action. If you talking, I'ma mute it. Trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it. If I got my shot, I'ma shoot it. All I see is money when I wake up. All I see is sky when I wake up. You're not on your grind, get your cake up. Bitches fall in line like a shape up. When you see me, see the unit. I'm about action. If you talking, I'ma mute it. Trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it. If I got my shot, I'ma shoot it. Bah.
Damn!
I had to give you the smoke. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to. Right? I'm sorry. It just said I'm sorry. My bad. Right? See,
damn.
Like, I don't even know where to begin. Right? I don't even know where to begin because.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's a great thing. Like, I'm never lost for words. I talk crap all day. Like, that's what I do. That's my thing. There was parts of that you was really coming for people.
Absolutely.
And you was like, yo, you think you hot, but your streams like your streams ain't even saying you hot right now.
Say that you're hot, your streams saying you're not. I'm
right.
saying stop.
Right. Like, man, I was about to spit because I can spit a little. I be playing. I'd only be playing. I ain't a rapper. But I got bars. I got like 2 bars. I give you 2 serious bars, and that's it. I'm quitting after the 2 bars. Right?
Yo, the video bananas. I'm going to release the video. Hopefully, it's 8:47. I'm gonna release it probably tomorrow. I gave him, I sent it back to him. I watched it, let my wife watch it. My wife was like, yo, that shit, stop a nigga breathing, cold blue. Beep.
Yo. No, and when you like, yo, Brooklyn, Queens, like that, those is bars from New York. Like, those are New York bars. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things you like, damn.
I'm very
there was a reason why I love the joint. Like, I was like, yo, man, you're really doing this right here. Okay.
I'm very animated, very, very animated. I write to video, I see video. And on that part, I told the videographer, because he's like, all right, y'all, that's a cut, that's a wrap. I said, no, hold on. And we're gonna do some B shots. Yeah, we need some B shots going on. Yeah, and I told my boy, I said, I need you to lay down. He was like, what? I said, lay down, nigga. And he laid down. And then I told the videographer, I said, Tab, just catch me slow motion, just stepping over him. I don't want to see my face, no nothing. Just see his body and watch my feet step over this bitch. Ooh. Slow motion. Yo, when that shit say, stopping it from breathing, cold blue, beep, all you see is my feet stepping over. Yo, that shit is fire. We got shots at the, he just got to do 2 changes.
Yeah, we need.
And this song is featuring my man, Tony Farrell.
Yeah, I need that link. I need that link. I can't wait to play that, to listen to it, to watch it. And something that we getting into here, and I think it's super duper important, is, when artists create music, especially with the industry nowadays, there's a lot more visuals. Visuals really, catch people's attention.
Absolutely. And
during the shows, we like to play the actual videos. But we could play the music and rock out and have a good time or whatever. But I want to get back to the video music box days. You remember that? Video
Yes,
music
yes.
box and all that.
Yes, I remember that.
And
Daniel.
Yeah, so you know, and it's one of those things that I just think is super duper important. I'm super grateful that I'm able to meet artists like you.
God bless, gave me chills.
Yo, for real, because it's one of those things to listen to something, you be like, yeah, that shit was, it was cool. But it's like when you listen to it, you just like everything is just where it needs to be and everything's hitting. Like it's hitting so many senses, you know, because it's like you got the beat where you can feel it, right? Then you got the vocals, the lyrics, the bars that got you thinking, and you like, damn, did you really just say that? And then you got, and this is a track, The Unit is a track that I can say that every time it gets played, you're gonna catch something that you miss because you got stuck on a bar and you didn't even get to hear the next one, right? You got stuck on it. You're like, damn, like I was still stuck on the stream joint, right? You think you hot, but you're not. The streams. I was stuck on that one. I don't know what the hell came after that because I was stuck with it. I was like, what? I was like, no. But that's what it is. And then even the Cold Blue situation, yeah, it's like, boop, like, what the hell? Like, oh my goodness, like I didn't envision Rescue 911, freaking Chicago Fire, Chicago, like all that stuff was going through my head. When I heard that, I was like, wow. I was like, wow, Law and Order, like, wow, Special Victims Unit, wow. Like, just but that's what it is. And I love to hear music like that. You know, like I don't need to solidify your stuff, right? You already people already signed, you signed the deals with people, you got stuff going on. I'm just the guy that does what I'm very passionate about what I do. I love music. I'm a student in the game. And when I hear stuff that I really rock with, stuff that I mess with, like you're gonna get a genuine response from me. Like I'm not getting nothing from telling you your stuff is dope.
Thank you.
Like it's dope. Like that just is what it is. And I'm happy for you to be in the space that you are with the opportunities that you're getting.
Yes.
Because a lot of times in the industry, the way it has been, the talented artists always get overlooked. Things are changing now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you're in that space to actually get the recognition and move in the direction that you want to move in.
Yeah, well, thank you, man. I mean, even though, you know, as humble as, in all honesty, you know, I'm not finished yet. You know, I will never be finished until God calls me home. And I'm not finished yet. And just to hear the words you say, like, truly, truly, I am humble. Like, you know, that's why I said thank you. And even my best friend, you know, when he hears something, you know, he's one that'll tell me, you know, that's a little whack. I think you can do better with the lyrics. And then I go back and I start writing again, you know, I scratch it. He's like, no, don't scratch it. Like, nah. Once you tell me I can do better, I'm scratching. Am I going back to it? Nothing, you know? But even when he says, damn, it's just dope, like, you know, and he tells me passionately how great my music is. And he's always telling me, stop playing yourself. Stop looking down on yourself. Stop, you know, saying that you can't do this and you can't do that. And I'm like that, believe it or not. Like that song took me a minute to write. It took me a minute to write to because I couldn't write to it. It was just something that was so out of my box. And, you know, I'm used to the songs that have a melody with it and, you know, where I'm rapping or, you know, and so I'm doing a mixtape. And so my mixtape, it's like a lot of kind of slower songs, but they fucking dope as fuck. And I was just like, yo, I just had a meeting last weekend. And I was like, yo, Too many slow songs. And they're like, fuck no. My homeboy said, no, these panty droppers. These panty droppers. And I was like, I mean, how many do I need? And he's like, no, you got 2, which I can't wait till you hear the fucking the mixtape. But back to the unit. So my wife came in here one day and said, stop trying to force stuff. Stop trying to do it. Stop trying to be all over the place. Sit down, listen to it. Keep listening to it. Once you start it, step out of your box. Once you start it, you can go all the way with it. And I'll never forget that. And I was just like, okay. But when she left, I was like, I don't know nothing about no damn music. I say to myself, that bitch, what that shit, what she talking about? No, but
we do that all the time, though. No lie, we do that. Like, what you know about what I'm doing here? You don't even do this. But you got.
Oh my God, nigga! Oh my God! She'd be like, whatever, just write to the fucking song. And so that's what I came up with. And then, you know, everybody keep coming. Like, people don't believe in me. That's how I feel. Not you, but there's some people, the artists, that keep putting out albums and albums and albums. And it's like posting themselves like they shit is making money. And it's like, you don't even know the half of it. I had to teach you about BMI. Like, there's so much that I had to teach. And then you got a manager that's allowing you to take music from the fucking internet that says free beats, and you are going to put it on every platform? Are you kidding me?
Mm.
And then I'm featured on one of your tracks, and you tell me how I'm getting my publishing. I got no response. Okay, well, I deleted them.
Ooh.
I could do a cease and desist. I could, but I said, you know what? He ain't even making no money off of it. I'm not going to waste my time.
Mm.
But I got a song for that too.
Ooh, I can't. Yo,
on my mixtape, boy.
Yo, you know what? That's that New York state of mind right there. Dude, I could stop your whole situation. Do you really want me to do that?
And that's what I say in it.
Mm.
Don't bite the hand that fed you,
that
help you eat.
Yo, and you know what? I just think that, the hour went by so fast. But you know what? But you know what? It's when you're able to do what you do and you're passionate about it, right? It was like, I swear to you, and it happens so much on my show when I connect with the artists that I'm interviewing. It's like I've known you for years. Like, it was just like, hey, what's up? Yo, how you doing? Yo, you know what? Let's talk about today. And that's what happens. And like, I learned so much, and the stuff that you said was so needed for individuals to listen to, because you went through your trials and tribulations, and you are that story that's like, yo, look, hard work pays off. Nothing could ever change what hard work can bring.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? And you're there, and the world was listening to you, and the world gave you those numbers, 4 to 5 stars. Like, that's what's up, right? Yeah. Out of 1 to 5, you got 4 to 5. Like, that's what's up. You know what? Maybe they didn't like the way the beat hit on one time, so they gave you a 4. But you know what? But you got those 5s, and then you got the deal. You know what? And if you got all 5s, probably like people weren't being honest. I would think, right? Because nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to understand that you're able to reach certain people at a certain time, and somebody could have been in the mood that day, and they was like, you know what? Fuck it, I ain't giving nobody a 5. I'm giving you a 4. It got nothing to do with you, but I'm giving out 4s today. That's my 5, the 4.
Yeah, one guy got on and said, look, this is after, like, I think my second song. He said, look, only thing I'm gonna say, I'm not giving it a 1, a 4, 5. I'm just gonna say everything's a 5. All 5 songs are fucking dope. I'm just saying, lady, man, you did your thing. All songs are dope. Y'all can keep asking me, but I'm just gonna say whether it should be a number 1 hit, an album filler. I just started laughing. I was like, I know that's right. He like, shit, everything dope. Stop asking me to give it a 1, 4, 5. He's like, it's everything's dope. I said, bet. I was like, oh, just reliving it. It's just so great. I know we passed the hour.
Yeah.
So I need your information too, though, bro.
No. I'm because if I'm not mistaken, I sent you the flyer on IG. On IG, I probably did, but that was probably a couple. Or I might have just sent it to MJ. But I have you. I think I found the station itself, but I'm gonna send you everything on IG. Make sure you have it, and then
put it in my inbox me everything.
Yeah, and then because I want to get you featured on the website. So that's what's up. Like it's real talk. So I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna tell you what we need to get you featured. We're gonna put you up there, and then once we get everything up there, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna inbox it to you. Boom, everything is gonna be up there. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be great. So, yeah,
so
I appreciate good music. That's it.
Thank you.
That's all I gotta say.
So everybody can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's Lady Low the Unit. You gotta spell Low, L-O-E. Rhymes with Joe. Not Low-E, not Lou. L-O-E. Lady Low the Unit. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You could go on ladylow.com. That's my website. I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm on Pandora, the Lady Low Radio. I'm just all over the place. And thank you, Sony. God bless, man. Thank you, Wealth Nation. God bless, man. Thank you, DJ.
WEMS Radio, yo, we up out of here. Prophet Radio.
Yeah.
We out.
One love, baby.